Rides in carnivals and traveling attractions, new roller coasters like Stealth employ an enormous amount of computerized safety devices.
The DC is the DC motor at the top of the lift. This is for the controller. This is for the chain start. This is the trim brakes over in the station over here. And manual mode. This is your high pressure and your low pressure. This opens them up. Safety brakes in the station area here. It's all different type of technology.
Today, the large theme parks are providing rides that go light years beyond mere roller coasters. Many of these attractions bring people face to face with their worst fears.
The backdraft attraction at Universal is a fascinating example of safety control because, you are right there with fire. You feel the radiant heat in your face, and it is hot. And we're sending up thousands and thousands of BTU every 6 minutes in that attraction. But what the audience doesn't see is multiple safety systems throughout that won't allow the flames to fire if it's an unsafe condition.
Safety is also paramount on ultra-sophisticated rides, which combine motion simulation, live action, and film.
In our Back to the Future attraction, people often come out the back door and say, "How did you fit all that scenery into the building?" Well, there is no scenery whatsoever. It's all projection. And it's not just because the projected image is convincing. It's because you've added enough other cues like heat, fog, mist, to the point where your mind just says, this is really happening to me.
Although riders might feel as if they are totally on their own, behind the scenes, their safety is being monitored through every twist, turn, and speed warp.
In addition to all of the computer monitoring that we do and the safety systems and sensors, if someone steps out of the correct place or if a door opens or something, we would know it immediately. But there's also always operators watching the attraction and having some kind of awareness of what the guests are doing. So that's another whole level over and above the computer safety systems.
I was in here when I had a potential guest jumper. We had to shut down the entire attraction just because a 14 or 15-year-old kid wanted to surf on the vehicle.
Safety has always been the #1 priority. I think the awareness of the general public when you're doing more extreme rides has been raised. I think that's true. But safety as a design issue has always been the #1 issue.
Next, where will our insatiable obsession with thrill rides lead?
I've always been set in my ways. So when Subaru told me they were changing my Outback, I was a tad concerned. Truth is, they just made it better. This next generation Outback's got a stylish new body, quieter ride, and their best all-wheel driving system ever. Sort of inspired me to make a few changes. I think this works. The new Outback, the world's first sport utility wagon from Subaru.
Introducing the first car ever designed by 9-year-old girls. Luxury, power, petting zoo. Now, who's in the driver's seat?
Ever feel like kids are running your life? At Fox Family, the grown-ups are still in charge, at least during prime time. Hey, grown-ups are family too.
Good morning, Mr. Clark.
Morning, Tommy.
Good morning, Mr. Clark.
Morning, Tommy.
Good morning, Mr. Clark.
Morning, Tommy.
Amazing, that car never ages.
To help keep your car young, protect your engine with Haviland Motor Oil. Add more life to your car.
Buy 12 quarts of Haviland Motor Oil and get a free U.S. soccer cap. Hurry, it's a kick. Only from Haviland.
Picture this, a life without worry, where problems are quickly solved. Picture a future that's financially secure for you and the ones you love. Picture Nationwide, with auto, home, and life insurance products to protect what you hold dear, and retirement planning to help you prepare for your future. If you can picture it, Nationwide can too. Nationwide, insurance, financial services on your side.
An equal housing opportunity insurer.
When modern humans emerged from Africa, they discovered they were not alone. Take the human journey, A Tale of Two Species, next. Then witness the creative explosion tonight on TLC. Find out more online. Go to discovery.com and click on TLC.
On TLC, relive the unbelievable. Oh my God. A lucky man shocks Oakland's ER. And on an all-new Code Blue, residents in training struggle for control. It's all here, Sunday at 8.
The greatest names in professional sports.
Mark McGwire,
Sammy Sosa,
Brett Favre,
Keenan McCardle.
Give you an inside look at a world where technology meets human performance.
Where monsters of the gridiron expand their body-crushing potential through cyborg science.
The big hitters use the physics of force to rip hits in record-breaking numbers.
Unleash the champion inside you. The amazing science of sports.
Tuesday and Wednesday on TLC.
What we know is so much smaller. Than what we don't know. The most interesting channels on television have come together to create the ultimate body of knowledge, from exotic facts to information you can use every day. Discovery.com.
As thrill rides become more and more sophisticated, and as the riders themselves search for new and more radical experiences,
oh my God!
How much further are we prepared to go in our search for the ultimate thrill ride?
As a designer, there's a challenge there because you have to think of more creative ways to provide a more exciting environment for these people. So it really does challenge the designer to think more and to come up with ways to use technology more and use technology for thrills.
I think today's generation demands that type of experience. The MTV generation, as we call it. You need this constant barrage of stimulation, mental and physical stimulation. And then I think we'll see more creative uses of some of these technologies where people will add a story element to some of these experiences and make them a little more timeless, a little more engaging. As far as the themed attractions, I think as computer animation continues to develop and HD TV, large format films, you're going to see more and more combinations of traditional technologies and video technologies and all that sort of thing just to create these more immersive experiences.
The most immersive rides are modern simulation attractions. In these, riders enter a car that tilts pneumatically or electrically. In many of the new simulated rides, riders wear 3D glasses. At iWorks Entertainment in Burbank, California, creative amusement park futurists are hard at work coming up with the next twist on immersion.
Some of the effects that we're working on right now are heat effects, which will blast hot air at all the guests. That seems to tie in with a lot of simulation films because there are always explosions or something like that going on. Also scent effects seem to be very popular. We've been doing wind effects, and we're also toying with water effects and audio effects and things like that.
Yet to hardcore thrill ride designers, simulated rides just don't cut it.
From a personal standpoint, I think coasters are hard to beat. The rush of the air and the fact that you know that you're going up